What up, y'all? Welcome back to World Class Lifestyle. And today we are back and we are reacting to NLE Choppa, who they gonna call on or official audio. Let's get straight to it. Let's go.
Type shit you gotta burn some Palo Santo and some candles too and just let that shit ride. Real vibe. Late night cruising. Going slow on the E-way. Go like this. Poppin' champagne, but it was righteous. Yeah, sentencing was on the judge's docket. Grandma prayed for me and her doctrine. Damn, she thought grandbaby wasn't gonna make it private. Yeah. From the streets, my bitch from the tropics. I don't understand nothing till she called me Poppy. Dead end, found the lie, now I'm shit poppin'. Couple dead friends, I survived, but it's honey. Pay a trauma tend to handle what's going on in front of me. Trying to transform a sting from a bumblebee. Sink into my low.
Trying to transform a sting from a bumblebee? Shit.
On in front of me, trying to transform a sting from a bumblebee. Sink into my lows and my highs humble me. Choosing hoes over wives had my soul running tight. Made me come, but when I need you, you ain't come for me. Overextending my.
What did he say? He said choosing hoes over wives. Fuck. He said choosing hoes over wives. He said. I think he said that shit overextended him. Like, and that's some shit right there because you. It's just like choosing a fast life over something that'll slow you down and be, and pace you, versus trying to rush. It's a big difference. It's a big difference sitting back and saying, oh, I'm gonna have some hoes, and then, having your wife. It's big difference. You ain't gotta worry about it. All that drama and stress and shit. At least that drama and stress would be with one person versus having drama and stress with this person, it's gonna be hard to keep up, so shit.
Running tight, made me come, but when I need you, you ain't come for me. Overextending my arms, but you ain't in my reach. Rolling in peace, used to roll in the deep. VIP only me, man, the top is lonely. Everybody got a smiling face. Everybody say it's all love that I hate. Everybody wanna be everybody else. Man, who the fuck around here wanna be they self? Yeah. Hey, and when they need help, who they gon' call on? When they all good, they don't call my phone. Expectations that they put upon me.
Hey, he said when they all good, they don't call my phone. They don't say shit. They don't nothing. But whenever they need help, they calling me and shit. They calling on me. And that's why, with me, I try my best to stay even keeled. I try my best, even with family. If I'm calling my family or if I'm talking to my family and shit, it's going to be just on some casual shit. I don't ever hit they line and be like, hey, I need this or I need that and that type of shit. Because I know at the ending of the day, I don't want it to be that type of thing where it's like, damn, I ain't contacted them in this long, or I ain't said nothing to them in this long, and then it's like, damn, the only time whenever I'm contacting them is whenever I need something. It's like that shit is far beyond cut,
The reason why they can't appreciate me in the moment. When I'm gone, who they gon' call on? Steady saying that I'm alright when it's all wrong. My cutoff game stronger than a punch from Christian Rock.
Stronger than a punch from Christian Rock. This nigga, bro.
Can't have no built up tension. Yeah, I'm trying to get you away. When I snap, it ain't okay. Might land me in the penitentiary. Yeah, I'm out here walking on thin ice. Heating up, it might melt if I don't step right. Yeah.
Walking on thin ice, heating up, it might melt if I don't, what do you say, if I don't step up or some shit like that? I don't know, but shit.
Walking on thin ice, heating up, it might melt if I don't step right. Yeah, so my head tied on tight, thinking logical, mind in a different altitude. Longevity without pursuit. I can't fall short cause I ain't thinking short term. I ain't thinking about my bank account. I'm thinking about my grandkids' bank account amount. Just off the shit that I earn. Yeah, nothing promised in this life is what I learned. But broken promises made my promise land. Sold me dreams when my reality was burned. Detours ain't burned my gas, it made a man. Amen. I'll pray. What they gon' do, Chop? And when they need help, who they gon' call on? When they all good, they don't call my phone. Expectations that they put upon me, the reason why they can't appreciate me in the moment. When I'm gone, who they gon' call on? Steady saying that I'm alright, when it's all wrong. When I'm gone, who they gon' call on? When I'm gone, who they gon' call on?
Yo, check this out.
I'm a breath of fresh air. She say that I'm bittersweet. Self-love equals peace. After you subtract me out your life, additionally, add Jesus in it too. Cause you need him. Father God, you need him too. Tryna paint pictures vividly, Xing out your enemies. Told you who your friends is, they ain't nothing but frenemies. You gon' still find a way to make me the villain. You acting childish, I told you to have my children. Don't wanna leave cause you picture me rolling and winning. Tolerate me cause you know my Christmas is hit different. Thanksgiving, you know that I can't.
Hey, that's some shit right there. Like, goddamn, hold on. He said before that, it's two things I want to talk about. It. He said, ain't thinking short. I wrote this shit down. He said, ain't thinking short. He said he thinking long term, and he said something about like he ain't thinking about what he putting in his pockets. He thinking about what he gonna be putting in his kids' pockets, because that's what it's about. The generations afterwards and shit. You know, like me and my woman, about 2 years ago, we was at work at FedEx, motherfucking waiting on boxes to come down and goddamn shoot. And we motherfucking talking about like our goddamn kids, how much money we gonna be putting in our kids, how much money we finna start saving. We ain't even got kids yet, you know? And we talking about how much money we gonna be saving for our kids, every single check and shit, like legit, like that type of shit. So it's like, that's what it's about, in my opinion. I feel like pushing that shit forward and making sure that you pushing the mental forward, because we know our kids, they gonna have great lives and shit just because of who we are and how prepared we've been. And we already, like, even like me and my woman, we just bought a house, you know? So since we just went off and bought a house and shit, this house, like I tell people this shit all the time, like we could have easily bought this house and was like, all right, we're gonna get, you know, I ain't finna say what our numbers is on the house and shit, but we could have easily bought a house that's just for me and her. Hell fucking no, nigga. Like, we bought a house where our kids is gonna be able to, and that's exactly what we was looking at. We was like, we want to build a family with this shit. So we wasn't thinking just for us. Like I was telling people, like, we can't just think just for us and everything like that, where we get something a little smaller and shit, a little bit more, you know, to where we can be able to maintain it. But we was saying this whole time, like, we want this not just for us, but we want space for our kids so our kids can grow up, have their own room, and then once they get older, to a little bit older and shit, I mean, have a room together. Because I told my woman and shit that I want our kids to, like, because me and my brothers, we shared the room when we were growing up, and I was like, man, that bond that me and my brothers had, like, I shared a room with my one brother, Kari, which y'all probably know him and shit. But the room that I shared with him, like, we created such a strong ass bond with that shit, with us having the same room. And then my other brother, Sonny, I got a bond with him as well. But me and my brother Kari, we a year apart, you know. So since we are a year apart, of course we have a stronger bond. But my bond with my other brother, Sonny, our bond is fucking tight as shit too. He was like right next door. He our younger brother, and he probably like, how old is that bitch ass nigga? That nigga like, damn, how old is Sonny? Sonny 22. He's 22. I'm 26, so he 4 years younger than me and shit. And no, he ain't no fucking 22. What the fuck am I on? 21. He just turned 21. I'm tweaking out. I'm like, he ain't no fucking 22. Hell no. That shit sound crazy. So yeah, I'm 26, he 21, 5 years older than him, and we still got a super strong bond, you know. So and he was right next door to me and my brother Kari, and he had his own room, because, you know, he the baby and shit, so he got his own room. So I told my woman, I'm like, I want our kids to had the same room growing up, and then once they reach a certain age, then they can branch out and get their own rooms. We bought a house to where they can have their own room till a certain age, and then they can branch out and start having their own rooms and shit. You know, that goes for our sons and daughters and shit. So that was my mindset with it. So like I said, it's all about like pushing shit for the future and everything, because like I said, we could have been thinking about just us when we bought this house. But no, we was like, nigga, we want a future. Our kids gonna be able to run for days on the land that we bought with the house and shit, you know. So it's just that type of thing. They'll be able to have fun for that. I'm a antisocial ass nigga. So going to the parks, fuck no. I told my woman, I said, we putting a fucking park set in the backyard. You know, fuck that shit. Just that type of shit. We could have went and got something super smaller, but we was like, nah, we want to be able to build a family upon this. So that's shit. That's what I encourage y'all niggas to do. Go ahead and push towards that shit. Like, push towards the future. If you want kids and shit like that, start thinking about that now so that they can be so much more prepared. You want them to have a better life than you did. You want them to be better than you. You want them to have the shit that you didn't have. You know, my mom gave me every fucking thing that I fucking could possibly ever ask for and wanted. You know, she kept everything around me, you know, made sure that I had everything. But she did also look at me and say she could have did better. And she always said she could have did better. She really wanted us to be able to have this. She done told me a whole bunch of shit that she said she wanted for us. But I'm like, that's fine. Because then guess what? You allowed me to be able to do the shit that I was able to do coming up and growing up and everything. Now I'm going to do the shit that you wanted for me. I'm going to do that shit for my kids. You know, that type of shit. So that's what it is. It's all about just the future, thinking, you know, with a future mindset. And then he said some real shit too. He said, detours ain't burned my gas, it made amends. And that's real shit, because it's like the detours, you may think that, oh, shit's just burning my gas, but sometimes you need that shit. Sometimes you need to, you know, like he said, it ain't burn his gas. So he ain't even thinking about it doing anything to his tank. Yeah, of course it burnt his gas. And it you know, made his pockets get a little bit smaller for the time being, just because he had to go and get more gas quicker. But he like, nigga, I don't get no fuck, because shit, I made amends with that shit. I was able to, you know, bridge the gap. I was able to just say fuck you, and, you know, or whichever one it is, bridge the gap or say fuck you at the end of the day. Make a U-turn. Like, damn, I drove all the way here for nothing? Cool. Or, damn, I drove all the way here. We patched this shit up. We fixed it. You know, we chopped it up. We cool now. That type of shit. So it's either way it go. And then he just said some shit right here too that was deep as shit.
Tolerate me, cause you know my Christmas is hit.
That shit right there, when he said, you tolerate me because you know my Christmases hit different. So he's just pretty much sitting there saying, like, nigga, shit, the girl he with, like, you happy because you know I'm able to get you these $20,000, $30,000 gifts. You know, and it's just like, that's the only reason why you still fucking with me. That shit's sad.
Different. Picture me rolling and winning. Tolerate me, cause you know my Christmas is hit different. Thanksgiving, you know that I keep you stuffed. When TSA gave you troubles, thought them PJs was enough. I fucked you good, I ain't fuck up your pH. Yeah, thumb to your behold, lips to your pussy, I ain't fucked up. When TSA gave you troubles, thought them PJs was enough. I fucked you good, I ain't fuck up your pH. Yeah, thumb to your behold, lips to your pussy. For shizzle, my nigga, I made you come like I said your name. Hey, when I call up,
like I said your name, this nigga.
you now I get the voicemail. When you call on me, now you say your butt down. Where that ass is.
I whenever I call on you, I get the voicemail. Whenever you call me now, it's voicemail. Not voicemail. Whenever I call you, it's a voicemail. Whenever you call me, you say it's just a butt dial. Like, damn, straight.
That is in your back pocket. Damn, you are down. Where that ass is, fat is in your back pocket. Damn, you already changed shit up now. When I'm gone, who she gon' call on? Cause I'm already long gone. You won't be able to reach me no more, baby. When I'm gone, she gon' call on. There's some of that.
Different vibes, I already fucking know. So I forgot to put this part inside of the video. Is when he said the shit about Thanksgiving stuff, because stuffing is, you know, something that you eat at Thanksgiving and everything like that. And then that shit was hard. And then he said when TSA gave you problems or some shit like that, he said, I'll put you on them PJs. You ain't got to worry about TSA whenever you get going on private jets. You know what I'm saying? So that shit tough. I rocked out with that. Now we can get back into the outro of the video. Hey man, if y'all enjoyed this video, please make sure I hit that like button, comment down below anything that y'all want. I highly appreciate it. No cap, he went fucking crazy. He spazzed it, this goddamn thing up on that goddamn track. I enjoyed the entire thing. That's a goddamn 10 right there. It was just like that deep shit that just like, god damn, that just, you know, made the song be exactly what it is. who they gonna call on. So yeah, it's shit. And I enjoy it whenever, you know, he's able to do that type of shit, and it shows me he can do that type of shit where he can speak deep and talk about that deep shit, you know. So that shit was tough. That's a goddamn 10. Share all of my videos and I'll be stingy. And please make sure I hit that subscribe button plus the bell so y'all get notified every single time I drop a video. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.